Thank you, Dean Charney. Thank you, class of 2014, for this great honor. The Hippocratic Oath has served for many centuries as the ethical guide of the medical profession. It appears in writing attributed to the famous Greek physician Hippocrates of Kos, who lived in the 5th century BC and is generally regarded as the father of medicine. And now it is my pleasure to read the Hippocratic Oath, modified by the class of 1974 and selected by the class of 2014. This adaptation appears at the end of your commencement program. I had to look at it on page 41. I would remind you that this oath which you now take joins you in kingship with centuries of physicians dedicated to the art and science of healing. It is our tradition to have all physicians in the audience stand and retake the oath. I ask all physicians both in front and behind me to rise so that we may all together dedicate and rededicate our commitment to our profession. Will the class of 2015 and their physician colleagues please rise? Let us now read this oath together. Everyone rise. So let us now read this oath together. I swear by whatever I hold most sacred to keep, according to my ability and judgment, the following oath. To consider dear to me as my parents those who taught me this art, to live in common with them, and if necessary, to share my goods with them. To look upon their children as my own brothers, to teach them this art, if they so desire, without fee or written promise. To impart to my sons and daughters, and the children of the masters who taught me, and the disciples who have enrolled themselves, and have agreed to the rules of the profession. But to these alone, the precepts and the instruction. I will prescribe regimen for the good of my patients, according to my ability and my judgment, and never do harm to anyone. To please no one will I prescribe a deadly drug, nor give advice which may cause their death. But I will preserve the purity of my life and my art. I will not cut for stone, even for patients in whom the disease is manifest. I will leave this operation to be performed by practitioners, specialists in the art. In every house where I come, I will enter only for the good of my patients, keeping myself far from all intentional ill-doing. All that may come to my knowledge in the exercise of my profession or outside of my profession, or in daily commerce with people, which ought not to be spread abroad, I will keep secret and will never reveal. If I keep this oath faithfully, may I enjoy my life and practice my art, respected by all in all times. But if I swerve from it or violate it, may the reverse be my lot. You may be seated.